Yo guys, it's Shadow here and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Today, a new room awaits, more or less. First, I'm gonna just get some metal plates here because we're gonna need them. We're gonna design something new because we pretty much finished up the this whole bit here. The vault and the gas storage are now both completely done, meaning I have not only fixed up everything that needs to be in there, but I also did the whole sorting and naming stuff that I normally did on camera. I did that off camera this time. So everything is named appropriately, everything is good so far. So the last thing I'm actually going to do here is what I'm doing right now, is this bit here, the pre-room. I don't even know how to call this, but yeah, this part here where you basically this hallway where you decide where you're exactly gonna go. So, I just realized it would be easier if I'd open this up for now and only afterwards close it down. Oh well, live and learn. Oh yes, let me actually also get some of those and some of those, just a little bit of everything and a bunch of that. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking about the wings of this whole craft, this ship, and I'm thinking rocket launchers. I often think rocket launchers, but this time I have a specific reasons for it. I'm pretty sure I want to build some rocket launchers into the wings, because I think that would be the coolest thing to do, but we'll see. Let me just fix up some lights here, and come on, there we go. How are we gonna name these? I think it's something like lower deck, or something, lower deck lights, not quite sure. Where are they? Interior. There we go. So these are gonna be lower deck lights. Yes. So yeah, I want to have some sort of rocket launchers there, but I also want to have like a room where you basically load these things, or at least control. You know, kind of like in a submarine, like a torpedo loading bay or something. So how many rocket launchers can we fit in here, or how many do we want to fit? I have the feeling I want to, like, you know, have them diagonally spaced, like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. You know what I mean? I think that would be the coolest thing to do. So one is gonna be like here. Oh, we need, I see, we need spacer blocks here so we can even place these things. So one like here, and then there's gonna be one here, one here, one here, and probably one here. Let's see. We just smack these down. So how many are we gonna get from this? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 if we give this one as well. So 4 rocket launchers per side. Is that okay? Is that not enough? I'm not quite sure. But the spacing I think is alright, because if we do it like that, we can see the spacing is from the rocket launcher. We basically have 3 blocks in each direction, which I think is a quite cool spacing. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then there's gonna be a certain room behind it. I'm not quite sure what it's gonna be like, but some sort of like loading bay, maybe it would be kind of weird to have the operator there, you know, the one that aims these things. But, you know, something needs to be there. I'm not 100% sure on it yet. But yeah, having 4 rocket launchers per side, I think that's quite decent. Maybe not for a ship this size. I mean, this ship this size should have so many weapons, I suppose. But I don't know. Maybe it's not like a pure battleship, you know? Also, yes, I've been doing a lot of creative stuff recently, and I figured something out. I don't know if you guys have tried this yet, but whenever I build things on planets, what I tend to do, especially in creative, in survival not so much because it's impractical, but in creative I often, if I build a base, I space my base in a way, that sounds like a Dr. Seuss thing, I space my base in space. I build my base in a way that I have like several buildings, if that makes sense. You know, I don't like to have like one big lumpy building that contains everything. I tend to try and get several buildings. You know, maybe like one quarter, one a power plant, a command center, stuff like that. But the problem with that is, of course, that each building needs a power supply. And it's quite ugly to link them up with some sort of block.
Energy low.
And therefore, I mostly in creative, I just plonk a battery somewhere in the foundation of the building and just leave it like that. Even though that's like super unrealistic. Well, not survival ready, let's put it that way. But what I recently figured out that the neon tubes that have been added with one of the, I think with the DLC, the Sparks of the Future thing. The neon tubes make remarkably cool, like power lines. If I don't forget, I might just put a little screenshot right here into the video of one of my creative builds with these things as power lines. I think they look really cool as power lines, especially because you can color them in like bright, interesting colors. So I basically have like one power plant, and from there I'm like on a grid. I basically link up all the other buildings with these neon tubes. And I find it kind of cool, because especially because the neon tubes have like these end pieces that look like fuse boxes. So I think it's even more fitting to do it like that, but I don't know. Maybe it's kind of weird, but I like it. Okay, you know what? Let's weld up the rocket launchers, if we can. Gonna need a ton of metal grids. That's wrong. There we go. A ton of metal grids we shall need. That's gonna be enough for 2. I hope we didn't put them in the wrong way, because right now they don't look like tubes, they look like sticks. But, yeah. Alright. Let's get a whole bunch more. But yeah, I've been having fun in creative, especially with hinges and neon tubes, for some reason. These are like my most favorite things of the update. The weather system I deactivated on most of my worlds. I would deactivate it here as well if I was on a planet still, honestly. Because it is seriously annoying. I don't know. At the beginning, when I heard about it, I thought it was a good idea, but now I feel it's not so much. It's interesting how things change, right? Especially, you know, sometimes you hear something that if you're hearing it and then you're like, in theory, that sounds very good. But then if you get to look at it in practice, you're like, God, that's so wrong. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not getting warm with the weather system. Pun not intended, but yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's too bad we cannot do that in one delivery right now, the big tubes. Oh well. But yeah, I'm just gonna prototype this on one side of the wing, and then if I'm happy with it, we're gonna replicate it on the other side as well. Otherwise, we'll just break everything down. Okay, we need 10 more large tubes. And then a bunch of motors and computers. 10 more large tubes, motors, oh yeah, okay. We're also, I feel a little bit low on the old motors. I feel. Let's make 1,000 more computers and 1,000 more motors. Always produce something. Always be producing. Oh, construction components, of course. How could I forget? But yeah, this one is done. Very nice. That didn't kill me. I was kind of expecting that to kill me, actually. Alright. So let's fix these up. There we go. Have them nicely tucked away in the wings. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit weird because technically we're gonna have access to the wing from this direction, right? Also, I think we're just closing this up, right? This is, yeah, this is the vault. Don't need that. Do we need that? Hold on, we might need that. Oh yeah, we need that because that is gonna be the access to the vault, right? Right? Yeah, the vault is not... Hold on. Hold on for a second, I need to go up into the main... Oh, this is the maintenance layer. Hold up, I need to check something real quick. I need to check if the connections are right for the vaults, if they're all connected up. Let me check. So technically from here, can we put something into another vault? Can we put something in this vault? No, we cannot put it in any of the vaults, okay. So something is not connected up right. It might be... Oh, great, we're getting power frickin' switches again. I think this one is connected to one bit of the vault, but the problem is the other vault bit is not connected with that, isn't it? So that's something we have to keep in mind here. So we have to kind of...
Inventory full.
No, okay. We have to at least put, like, conveyor here, and then it has to go up. So it has to be something like that. That's kind of ugly. But, ugh. I don't think there's a smarter way to do it. So we're just gonna have... yeah, I'm not happy with that solution, but... Yeah, we don't have anything else here. Okay. So what we can have here is something like a room. Then that leads to over here, and then here it has to descend into this wing formation, if that makes sense, into this wing shape. Basically, I have the feeling this is going to be like an open, very open room here. The main part is going to be up here, and then we're going to have some railings here. And then maybe some ladder or something, and this is basically going to be free floating with all tubes going up into the maintenance layer, which is going to be up here. And I also have the feeling I'm going to make this like very artistically, so have this one go like a corner tube up into a connector here. Then this one is going to go one out, up, and then into one connector here, and the other two are going to go into connectors here and here. So we have 4 singular tubes running up, and not just connect them all at once and just have one tube running up. I think it will look cooler that way. We'll see. Okay, yeah, I think that's a plan. That's a plan, alright. Cool. I have a feeling we need to solve this abomination here first. It's kind of annoying that we have to do it that way, and we'll have to replicate this on the other side as well, because otherwise my brain is not gonna accept it as being okay. But yeah, actually this one, that one is not necessary, but yeah, this one is. So probably we could have like some slopes here, just making the room bigger. I mean, that's fine. That looks okay. And then we're just gonna have all steel plates here. But yeah, we're just gonna weld some stuff up here. So we have a little bit of a solid base to work with, you know. God, already out of steel plates again. Oh boy, always out of steel plates. Oh, there was a meteor in front of the sun. That's why we had power outages. How annoying is that?
Low.
Yes, yes, energy low indeed. Let's make some more steel plates too, because we can. No, I'm happy that at least our base is now pretty much okay power-wise, because we have so many solar panels on it in every direction. So there's no real power problems with our base anymore. But this behemoth of a ship, yeah, it's gonna be something different. I'm still not sure I'm gonna put solar panels on it. That's still a question. Wait, if I take this away,
Inventory full.
is that now? Here's the thing, I'm not quite sure now, but is that now still connected to the hull as a ship, or... You know what I mean? I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave it just like that. That's fine. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So let me weld up all of this so we have a solid thing to work with here, and we don't have all these holes everywhere, because they confuse me often. And also, it looks more finished this way. Right. Let me see. We're gonna put, obviously, there's gonna be a floor here, and there's gonna be some computers on this floor. Maybe some lockers with gear in it. I don't know, something like that, right? Maybe we're also gonna have some LCD. I'm not sure if there's like an LCD script, an automatic LCD script already that can tell us something like how many rockets do we have left, or something like that. That would be cool. That would be a cool thing to display here, I think. Right? So this is something I'm gonna try and implement here. I'm sure there's some automatic LCD script that does that with a certain amount of parameters set. We'll have to figure it out though. So yeah, we're gonna have that. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. And then here we'll see into the whole thing, this whole mess here. And then we're gonna have our connectors that go up into the maintenance layer. It's gonna be 2 here and 2 here. Oh, damn it, wrong block. Hold on. So 2 here and 2 here. They're gonna go up into the maintenance layer. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Actually, that one I can take away. Yoink! You know what? I'm also gonna at least put like a little bit of a floor in here. I'm not quite sure how big this is gonna be. We're gonna have to see once we put in the conveyors. So let me just smack these on here. So we have an estimation how it's gonna look. Because like right now I'm like debating if I should make the inner wall at least 2 blocks thick. We could also try and use like slopes on these blocks here, so we have like sort of a thickness of 2. Only sort of it. But yeah, I have to see how much space the actual conveyors take away. That's gonna be the big question here. So let me just get all of that stuff out of my inventory. Oops. There we go. Yeah, the back thing we're gonna fix later. Once we're done with that, let me just dump all of the steel plates that I have in my inventory here. Perfect. Okay, let's get some stuff for conveyor building. Let's get some stuff. Right. We need that, and that. Not necessarily in these quantities, but yeah. Okay. Here we come with the conveyors. So there's gonna be these conveyors here. So this one, and these. Let's weld these up. Huh? What is this conveyor? What? Why did I place that here? That is wrong. That is very wrong. There we go. Better. Okay, let's get more construction components and small tubes. Then we'll try to link these things. Ah, that sounds good. Okay. So, now we shall finish off these. Okay. Right, so, what did we say? We said this one is gonna go up like this. And then this one like so. This one goes over 3 and like this, and this one goes over 4. And then up. Like so. And I think here... yeah, now that's the question. Do we... I have the feeling we're gonna do something like this. Because that will allow us to actually put in these slopes here. You know, so we have space for the slopes. If we do it in this kind of zigzaggy way. And also that means they're always... the connection here is always going to look the same, which is kind of nice. Yes, 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 yes. I can already imagine how it's going to look like in the end. More or less. Up and over and up and over. And the last one. Yeah, it's kind of nice, actually, because even though they're all, like, off by 1, they still basically sync up when they go up again here. You know what I mean? Oh, that's kind of cool looking, actually. I like it. Very nice. Okay, let's start welding these, I guess. For all we can. Just dump all our material we have. Yep. A space pirate freighter. Can you bring me some goods, please? You know what? We're gonna do it like that. We're gonna just first get the small tubes out of the way, and then we're gonna do the rest. Okay. And hope we don't miss anything, obviously. That's always the big problem. Nice.
Energy low.
Yes, yes, yes. And they also will be able to kind of fly around these pipes quite well, because there's still some room between them. So maintenance is not gonna be that harsh. You don't have to, like, weld through 4 layers of freaking steel plates before you get to your damaged part. I think this is a good solution, honestly. I have to make sure that I actually will be able to replicate this on the other side perfectly. Okay, let's get the interior plates. Let me just go over here. This one is missing 1 interior plate, otherwise that's completed. Okay, just spread them all around. Probably not even have enough in one go.
Energy
Nope.
critical.
Not even close. Okay. Yeah, we also need to re-tank some energy here. But this is gonna be good. I also have to think about more weapon systems all over the place. The thing is, at least from the maintenance flare, maintenance flare? That sounds like a Space Engineers D&D monster. The maintenance flare! And it's like a hand that goes out into like electrical cables which he flays you with. Yes, indeed. He's a servant of Clang. Right, from the maintenance layer, I could technically, from the maintenance layer, I could just dig out a hole into the outer, through the outer hole, and then just place a turret there, if I wish to do so. So I still have the option of increasing my gun count, if that makes sense. Okay, here we are. Let me go to the other side here. There we go. See, quite easy to build. That's the thing, if even while building you have a hard time navigating your own thing, then it's probably maybe too cramped. Did I place? Yeah, placed all the interior plates. Wonderful! Okay. Let's get the motors. Or should we? Oh, that's the wrong container, sir. This is the right one. You know what? Let's get construction components. Yeah, we're still missing motors, but that's okay. Probably also have to go back once more for the construction components. We need so many of them. But we're getting good progress here. Sweet. Well, maybe we're actually gonna do it in one. Who knows? Nope. Okay, we're short. 44, I think we're short. Okay, let's get the exact amount, and then we can start with the motors as well. 44 it was, I believe. And then everything else is motors. Let's also make more of these. We're running short on those again. Ow! Jesus. Okay. So, let's start to finish these. Beautiful. Green all the way, baby. Nice. It's all coming together. Wow, okay, we didn't have enough motors with us. Crazy, I thought we would have enough. Well, okay, motors are big. You cannot carry that many of them. Alright. Boom, everything green. Yeah, see, now if you come from here, you can see... Because you can see the singular lines, you can see, oh, if for example, this line is yellow, you know, oh, torpedo chamber number 2 on the left side is not being fed because it's something is damaged, and then you can go and maintain that. That is cool. I like this. I like this very much. All right. I think we're going to leave this for today right here. Then next time we're going to... you know, work out the room a little bit more, do the upper section here as well. We're just gonna have the desks and the computers and the LCDs and the whatnot. Everything, lockers, whatever you need to maintain and control this stuff. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care. Wrong button. There you go. Take care, guys.